Oh man, what a great day browsing YouTube. Oh, holy shit, Jesse Levine YouTube update trailer, Fortnite video.
Good evening, everyone. And I know everyone's excited for a channel anniversary. All 12 of you are like, yeah, whoa, jumping out of your seat right there. And I know with the channel anniversary, it's the perfect time to announce changes. We all love change, don't we? I love change. Change is so fun.
No, not changes. Aggressive desk slam because it's late at night and I don't really want to slam my desk. You know, that's also, it hurts my hand.
But a little bit of the fun news. So the channel anniversary was on the 11th, and I was like, oh, I had some anniversary content planned for, well, last week. I didn't feel like it. I'm going to be quite honest. That's kind of why I was like, maybe I need to do like this update thing and think about it a little bit more. It's like, I haven't been feel like doing too much in terms of like the actual YouTube content sphere. And channel anniversary. I've now had this YouTube channel for 4 years. Now, this year is really the most consistent I have kind of been with making content and things like that. And so I'm really happy with that. I'm actually really happy with how things have turned out. It's the first time I've really gotten together, well, cobbled together this thing. And by cobbled together, I mean threw money at stuff and then had it stick to a wall. Yeah, money. Oh yeah, love money. And then also made a 3D Jesse Levine, and I stopped using Dark Souls Knight. If you can't tell, I'm a big fan of Knights in Dark Souls, by the way. That's a big Jesse Levine fan thing. I just want to say I'm actually really happy with how things have been going. I mean, this is all a small project hobby, Gabagool Tony Soprano, and streaming's been a recent project, and that's actually gone quite well, all things considered. We've kind of been averaging about maybe like 5 to 7-ish a stream, and that's actually fantastic. For the longest time when I started, there was only like one. And that's just the business, but I'm really happy with it. I'm really happy that a couple of people have been sticking around. You know, I've been very doubtful about YouTube and stuff for a very long time, but honestly, it's cool seeing people. Streaming has made me a lot more receptive to doing content creation and things like that, because it's nice to see people. You know, it's nice to be like, hello everyone, hello. Whereas in YouTube videos, you don't always hear like a hi or a hello from someone. And so it's really nice. All right, that's all the happy stuff. Now we're into serious mode. If anyone decides to be very silly during this, I'm going to find you. And you know what's going to happen? Nothing. Because that sounds like effort. So I've been streaming 7 days a week for a very consistent time. There's like some exceptions where I'm like doing certain things, but that's kind of just been the general gist. That is quite unsustainable. It is extremely unsustainable. And I stream for about 5 hours. Okay, do a little bit of math. What's 7 times 5? It's 35 hours. That's a lot of time. That is a whole lot of time. Like, this is a hobby. I do need to recognize that that is a little too much time. And I probably need to put in a break. I'm going to be honest. Jesse Levine needs a Jesse La break during the week. Because, my God, I'm going to Jesse La fall off a cliff and be like, huh? There was a cliff there? Oh! You get the idea. I've been having fun with it, but I think with the schedule I've been holding, and just trying to just bash my head into streaming, it's a little much. All things considered, I think it's a little too much, and I think I'm going to roll back on that. I know everyone who's been looking forward to, like, the 5-hour Jesse Levine streams every day, those groups of people, I'm sorry to disappoint you here. All, like, 2 of you. I'm going to have a day in the week that is the day off, and it's probably going to be Wednesday. Wednesday's going to be the day off. And the stream time is 7 p.m. Eastern to 12 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm going to kind of stop that and roll back to either 4 hours, which will be 7 p.m. to 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, or 7 p.m. to 11:30. I honestly should be going to bed at 12 because I have to get up early in the morning. With this being a hobby, I do really enjoy it, but I think just the way I'm doing my scheduling is just making me tired, and I'm like, you know what? I'm still enjoying streaming, but we gotta change the schedule. And by we, I mean I, because you all, well, you know, I enjoy feedback, but like, you know, I gotta, you know, how do I put this? You know, democracy is dumb and stupid, because that means I have to listen to other people tell me what to do. And you know what? I love autocracy because, you know, when I'm in charge, it's good. If someone else is in charge, then it's bad. Now, regular YouTube content. I love doing the podcast. That's not going away. I wish my timing for it was a lot better because sometimes I just bag fumble Larry, or sometimes I see a funny mainstream event and I'm like, how do I turn this into goop and glop? And I find that funny. But that leaves me with other content here, which is what else do I do throughout the week? I love to do reviews and other edited content that I spend time writing scripts for, but they honestly take a lot of time, and I think I need to focus on trying to just spew out stream content more. I know, like, the 20 people who are like, oh, where's the Jessie Levine blop goop glorp glorp episode? Sorry, Pally. Sorry about that. I also have a giant folder of, like, all my stream content, and I'm very behind on it. I need to get rid of this somehow. Otherwise, it's just going to keep filling up. There are, like, reviews and stuff of that nature that I do want to do, but when I start to spend time on them and I try to execute them, and I'm like, oh, this needs more time, and then the time that I usually try to, like, have a video upload go out by, I'm like, oh, I need something else, and then I'm like, oh, I'm all over the place, and I'm like, you know what? I just need to emphasize that stream editing content might be kind of my priority shift. There's still things like me yapping about stuff, which is what's the difference between that and the podcast. Honestly, I think it's just going to be the more serious one out of them. It's still not going to be as heavily edited as a review, but I think my goal is to kind of just take stream stuff and then just slap it onto YouTube, because, well, honestly, I'm running out of storage space. Funny enough, I'm dying from storage space. Like, stream content, I'm probably going to also use to make, like, semi-review stuff, because, honestly, it honestly makes doing review videos a lot easier, because I worry about, okay, I need my stream content, and then I need my separate content as well for when I'm making review stuff, but I think with what I'm doing, I get too worried about my edited content, and it just takes a while to get done. Because I've had my Deep Rock Galactic review sitting for a while. Not like Deep Rock in of itself. That's actually another thing on the to-do. There's so much crap to do. But I have a Deep Rock Galactic Survivor and Rogue Core thing that I'm bundling together. But it's gonna take a wee bit. And it's like, I have my thoughts relatively all put together, but I just worry about, okay, how do I put this all together in a good, solid way? And I think I might need to do a little bit more spitballing, because otherwise, it's never gonna get done. It's simply just never gonna get done. So I think, honestly, the Jessie Levine stuff is just, I'm gonna prioritize trying to just get stuff done. To be fair, I was like, I thought about this. How much is that gonna really change the quality of content? Honestly, probably not too much, all things considered. And I think I've really just been psyching myself out about it, when really it's just like, you know what? I just need to make things and then just put them out there. And then when I make $20 a day, boom, suddenly you have a $20 a day editor that's going to be hired by Jessie Levine. All right, now on to shorts. I hate short form media. Oh yeah, and the last thing, we're ending on a positive note. Woohoo! I'm updating the 3D model that I use for my Gmod stuff. The goal is actually eventually to have something that I can use for a 3D kind of model, because I'm going to be honest with you, I ideally want to have a 3D model so I can do, like, hand motions. I do so many hand motions that nobody sees, and you know what? That means I want more content where I'm actually just using my hands in video, where it's like, oh, you get to see me, oh, pale, hands, But I think my eventual goal is to have this be a John 3D thing, because I know a lot of people have 2D and the 2D tracking with VTuber things, but I love just smacking my hands around. And the thing is, I don't know what pricing on that is. That's relatively about it. All right. Merry Christmas, everyone, and Happy New Year.
Alright, I think I've seen enough of that. Alright, now I gotta see the moist critical reaction to this.
Well, everyone, it's absolutely crazy. Jesse Levine says it's Christmas in the middle of July, which is absolutely ridiculous. That's why I'm holding the Trump phone right now. Man, this Trump phone reminds me why Jesse Levine is so untrustworthy because it's July and it's like Christmas, when really my Trump phone was never going to really come in ever unless I asked someone for it. So really, this has just been a horrible customer experience, just like the Jesse Levine YouTube channel.
I always knew this person was garbage.